Hey everybody, it's Craig with Smartphone Envy, and I got the face-off of face-offs for you today. Maybe the face-off of the year. The HTC Sensation versus the Samsung Galaxy S2, both running 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processors. Don't forget to stop by smartphoneenvy.com. Check out my winner of today's face-off, along with a written review. I also have some photos and videos posted from both of today's contestants. All right, let's kick this off. First off, I have the live wallpaper for weather on both. So obviously they're both different, but that's the live wallpaper on both of them. All right, let's look at the Sensation. Quad-band GSM, dual-band 3G, weighs in at 148 grams, definitely the heavier of the two. As far as build quality, you've got Gorilla Glass over the display. Got a nice chrome accent over the earpiece, a little grill work in there. Also a little chrome accent around the front-facing camera. You've got 4 touch-sensitive keys below the display. Taking a look around on the back is the 8-megapixel camera, dual LED flash, as well as the speaker. Let me take this apart because the phone is actually in 2 pieces, and it sort of slides into the battery cover. There's the actual phone itself. Give you a look at it. You see a front-facing camera there as well. Take a look around. It's got a 1520 milliamp hour battery rated at 6 hours and 40 minutes of talk time on 3G. SIM card slot, micro SD card slot, so they are hot swappable, which is nice. It's your camera. And speakers right here. And then here's your battery cover, which feels to me like it's made out of a plastic. Yeah, it feels like plastic. Anyway, so there's your battery cover. And it's got texture coat top and bottom, and then this piece in the middle is slick, but that's it. You have your HTC logo. And the whole thing just slides right back in like that. Whoop, get it down a little bit lower. There we go. Push that down, and we're good. All right. Dual LED flash, 8-megapixel camera and speaker on the back. Up on top, 3.5mm headphone jack, power and lock key. Nothing on the right-hand side. On the bottom is a microphone and a latch for the battery cover. And on the left-hand side, micro USB port and volume rocker. All right, a reigning champion, Galaxy S2, quad-band GSM, quad-band 3G, weighs in at 116 grams. Build quality, it does offer Gorilla Glass. Other than that, you've got what looks like a gunmetal gray rim around the entire display. Just behind that is a high-grade plastic rim that encompasses, again, the entire phone as well as a piece of the bottom. Phone speaker is right here in the lower left-hand corner. Battery cover itself, very thin, made out of a rubberized plastic. This is actually, right now, I think the thinnest dual-core smartphone available. Battery 1650 milliamp hour battery, rated at 8 hours and 40 minutes of talk time, so 2 more hours of talk time versus the Sensation. Micro SD card slots right here, so it's not hot swappable. Here's your SIM card slot. Pop this back on. Obviously I'm touching something that's making a noise there. Alright, you got your 8-megapixel camera and LED flash up on top. 3.5mm headphone jack along with a microphone. On the right hand side is the power and lock key. On the bottom, the other microphone and micro USB port. And on the left hand side is the volume rocker. Alright, let's talk cameras. They both offer 8-megapixel cameras. And they both pretty much offer the same features. They both offer autofocus, although the Sensation offers a dual LED flash versus the simple LED flash on the Galaxy S2. They both offer geotagging, touch focus, face and smile detection, as well as image stabilization. The Sensation also offers instant capture, and then they both offer 1080p at 30 frames per second video capture. All right, let's take a look at the displays on both. Fire this back up. And there we go, we'll unlock it. And we'll get back to our home screen. This time for sure, there we go. Got a couple of really nice displays. Both 4.3 inches. Sensation has a QHD Super LCD capacitive touch display with a resolution of 540 by 960. Offers an accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, as well as multi-touch. Also has a gyro sensor. Upper right-hand corner, you've got a front-facing VGA camera for video calls, and below the display you have 4 touch-sensitive keys: home key, main menu key, back key, and search key. On the Galaxy S2, you've got a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus capacitive touch display with a resolution of 480 by 800. Offers an accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, multi-touch, as well as a gyroscope sensor. Upper left-hand corner, you've got a 2-megapixel front-facing camera for video calls, and below the display you have 3 keys, 2 touch-sensitive keys, main menu key, back key, and the physical home key. As far as memory, the Sensation has 1 gigabyte of internal storage, 768 megabytes of RAM. Galaxy S2 comes in 2 versions, either 16 or 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and has 1 gigabyte of RAM. As far as Wi-Fi, the Sensation has 802.11 BGNN with support for DLNA. Galaxy S2 has 802.11a BGNN, support for DLNA as well as HDMI out. Both of them offer Bluetooth version 3.0 with support for A2DP. Galaxy S2 also offers support for high-speed data transfer. Both have GPS with support for AGPS. Both phones can be used as Wi-Fi hotspots. The processor in the Sensation is Qualcomm's MSM8260 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor. It's a Snapdragon processor. On the Galaxy S2, you have the Exynos 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor. Operating system is Android 2.3 Gingerbread on both. And the UI on the Sensation is HTC Sense, their latest version, 3.0. And on the Galaxy S2, it's Samsung TouchWiz 4.0. All right, as you can see, I've been in the Android market, so let's kick this off and see who's got what. Got a good clean start on both. And again, they're both running 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processors. Only difference, the Galaxy S2 has 1 gigabyte of RAM versus 768 megabytes of RAM on the HTC Sensation. Sensation's just getting into 3D graphics. You can see frame rates and frames per second in the lower left-hand corner of the display. And the Galaxy S2 is just getting into 3D graphics as well. It gives you a good look at the displays on both. Give you a good look when we do the YouTube comparison as well. Alright, just about done on the Sensation. Alright, Sensation came back 2169, and the Galaxy S2 came back at 3326. So our Quadrant Standard benchmark winner by quite a bit is the Galaxy S2. We saw what happened with the Quadrant Standard benchmark test, and the Galaxy S2 was the definite winner. Let's try real world, our unofficial speed test. Let's kill all the background tasks on both. Head back to our home screen and kick it off with the calendar. That was definitely the Galaxy S2. Maps. Galaxy S2. Let's try settings. Well, I guess we'll give that one to the Sensation. Let's try Gmail. Galaxy S2. Let's try contacts. Galaxy S2. Let's try the market. Galaxy S2. Let's try messaging. Galaxy S2. Let's try third-party movies. And they're both running off the same Wi-Fi network, and that was the Galaxy S2. So, as well as in the Quadrant Standard benchmark test, the Galaxy S2, from a speed standpoint, looks to be the favorite of these two. All right, let's run our YouTube comparison. I've got them both running off the same Wi-Fi network. They're both set to default to play HQ. And let's get a laugh out of exclusive preview on iOS 5.
Hi everybody, my name is Simon, and I got an exclusive preview on the new iOS update for you. So let's start. First of all, I'm not sure if this is a software bug or, well, just kind of a new feature. Anyway, the iPad is a very interactive gadget. Let's start it here.
That was pretty interesting. Not what I expected. All right, let's switch both of them so they get the same light. The display on the Sensation is really picking up the reflection on the in the room. I apologize for that. There we go. Let's try that, and we're off. Alright, and let's try one more. Give this one a shot.
Hello, I'm sort of nervous today because I have a something that I need to tell you. I have a secret, basically, that I've been keeping from you for quite a while. It is probably going to change the way you perceive me, just, you know, forever, but I feel like we've known each other for a while now, and that we're at the stage in our relationship.
All right, there's a look at the YouTube comparison. Again, the Galaxy S2 spun up and played the videos quicker than the HTC Sensation, and I'll let you guys be the judge of which display you preferred. I'm going to try and provide you with a gaming experience here, and I can't promise you much. Again, doing this for camera is pretty difficult, but we'll give it a shot. This is the HTC Sensation, first up. Alright, a little bath there at the end. Alright, the Galaxy S2. Little bath at the beginning. Alright, let's look at a little gaming on the Galaxy S2 and HTC Sensation. Easy for me to say. Let's put our combatants through our navigation comparison. And we'll run over to Starbucks as usual. No, not Starbucks. Let's go Corner Bakery. Something a little different. Navigate to Corner Bakery. Looks like the Sensation's out in front.
Head southeast on Coffeen Way toward Laventa Road, then turn left onto Laventa Road.
Alright,
Turn left onto Laventa Road, then turn left onto Acre Road.
Alright, we got the voice-guided turn-by-turn navigation from both. Let's take a look at the maps on both. Again, I've got them both in satellite view. Redraw is pretty quick. Again, this is a Sensation. You can pinch to zoom. Go back out a little bit. Seems to work quite well. Galaxy S2. Again, pinch to zoom. See, redraw is pretty friggin' quick. Pull out a little bit more. So both of them seem to handle our navigation test with flying colors. No issues on either one. Both picked up voice-guided turn-by-turn navigation. Grabbed the satellite real quick.